Max News, the cartoon you trust.
Hello, I'm your host, Maxwell Bach, and today we're going to be discussing the classification of organisms. Now let's head to junior anchor in training, Matt Stock. Let me just get right up here, and
I'm Matt, and we're here today to bring you the scoop on classification. First, we'll start with some vocabulary. Classification is the division of organisms into groups based on specific characteristics, and taxonomy is the science of describing, naming, and classifying organisms. But the real question is, why classify?
Well, Matt, biologists need to classify so they can make sense of and order many kinds of organisms in the world. It can also help answer questions like, how is this organism useful to us?
In the beginning, classification was just grouping organisms between plants and animals. Later, scientists used a system that used up to 12 words to name one organism. In the 1700s, Carolus Linnaeus came up with the less complicated version of classification we use today. Linnaeus actually classified organisms by their size and shape.
Today, scientists use the same 8 levels of classification he used. They are domain, kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, and species. Linnaeus also came up with a 2-part naming system. 2-part names are a combination of the genus and the species name. The names are usually in Latin or Greek. No 2 organisms in the world will have the same scientific name.
A dichotomous key is a table used to identify organisms. It uses a series of descriptive statements to narrow down what animals or plants you are trying to identify. It has a series of steps that identify the organism. Each step has about 2 choices. One choice describes the organism while the other doesn't. The correct choice will either tell you the name of the organism or move you on to another step. The process goes on until the name of the organism is revealed. Now back to you, Max.
Thanks, Matt. He's a good little tyke, isn't he? We'd like to take a moment to stop and thank our sponsors here at Max News. We'd also like to thank our fans. Thank you for the unconditional love and support. This is Max, signing off. Good night, everybody.
From NBC News World Headquarters in New York,